Hey, it's Ethan Skolnick for 5 on the Floor on the 5 Reasons Sports Network. This is the latest Take 5. So you can't take a nap these days. I decided to do that for 20 minutes. Woke up, and look at that. Jimmy Butler has been suspended again. This is the third time this season by the Miami Heat. The third time does not appear to be a charm. This one is for a minimum of 5 games, according to the Heat. Now, there have already been suspensions of 7 games and 2 games. So this is now 14 games of suspensions. That totals more than $7 million in salary, by the way. Now, the reason this time, according to reports, Jimmy Butler was at shoot-around this morning, but then he walked out. He walked out, reportedly, because Haywood Highsmith was going to be starting tonight's game. Now, if you listen to our podcast, which is still up on the YouTube channel, the one that Tiffany Meeks appeared on, Tiffany of Miami Heat Beat, Tiffany suggested that the Heat should start Haywood Highsmith or continue to start Haywood Highsmith for continuity purposes, and you couldn't have Jimmy kind of going in and out while you're playing a young team. Well, that's what the Heat decided to do. Now, I know that the Heat did not have another reason to suspend Jimmy at this time. They couldn't send him home without pay, and they didn't want to send him home with pay. They needed something else to happen. Did they trigger Jimmy? I don't know. People can make their own ideas about that one. But whatever it was, he decided not to participate anymore. The Heat decided to suspend him for 5 games. I'm sure that there will be another Players Association challenge to this. The association has said that they were going to get involved in the past on this. But the significance of it is it takes them through the trade deadline. So 5 more games before the trade deadline, which is on February 6th. And now Jimmy Butler will not be available unless the suspension is shortened, which I don't expect. He will not be available for any of them. So the solution that a lot of Heat fans wanted, which was to just send Butler home while you try to work out a trade, you're going to get there, but I don't think this is the way Butler wanted it because, again, he's not going to get paid, at least not at present. Will this get done by February 6th? Well, everybody says, well, there's more urgency now. There's more urgency now. There's been urgency. The Heat have wanted to trade him. Butler wants out. The problem is finding the right trade, and a lot of this, of course, is because he wants to go to Phoenix, and Phoenix has the Bradley Beal problem where they have to find a team to move him to because Miami doesn't want him, even if they attach draft picks. And other teams don't seem to be particularly interested, although Chicago has been rumored of late. Milwaukee's another team that's been talked about. But again, unless Jimmy's willing to go somewhere else other than Phoenix, which allows that team to decide to get more involved in this or offer more to the Heat, he may be stuck, and the Heat may be stuck, and we may be revisiting this on February 7th or after 5 games are up. Just a mess. The Heat play the Magic tonight, by the way. 2 teams are competing for the top of a very weak Southeast division. It's an important game. All anybody's going to be talking about again is Jimmy Butler. Now, we've covered a lot of this on Off the Floor. We'll cover more of it there. Make sure that you sub there, $2.99 per month, and you can cancel at any time or just listen to the podcast. I'm sure we'll handle this tonight. Have a good day, everybody.